cart with a tin roof, a gas stove, and a few plastic stools. Lakshmi, only 22, wore a faded sari with patches at the hem. Her sandals were worn thin, but her smile was bright, warming every customer who stopped by. "Chai, Bhaya, fresh and hot," she'd call out, her voice cutting through the market's noise. Lakshmi had no family. She'd lost her parents to a flood when she was a child and lived alone in a tiny room behind the market. No electricity, no running water, just a cot and her dreams of a better life. She woke at dawn to brew tea and bake biscuits, her hands quick but her heart heavy. Yet, she never let her struggles dim her kindness. When someone couldn't pay, she'd wave them off with a smile. "Next time, okay," she'd say. One evening, as Lakshmi cleaned her kettle, her friend Shanti, who sold flowers nearby, stopped by. "Lakshmi, why do you give tea for free when you barely have enough for yourself?" she asked. Lakshmi chuckled softly. "If I cry, will my pot fill with coins?" Shanti shook her head, laughing, but her words lingered in Lakshmi's mind. She had so little, yet she shared what she could. She never imagined her life was about to change. Every dusk, as the market slowed, a strange figure appeared near Lakshmi's stall. An old man, hunched over a wooden crutch, limped slowly toward her cart. His clothes were ragged, his beard long and tangled. One leg dragged behind him, and his hands trembled as he leaned on his crutch. Market vendors whispered about him. "That filthy wanderer," one said. "Probably a thief," another muttered. Children giggled and ran away, but Lakshmi never turned him away. She called him Babaji. One humid evening, as the sky turned orange, Babaji shuffled to her stall. Lakshmi looked up and smiled. "Babaji, you didn't come yesterday. Are you okay?" The old man's eyes, cloudy with age, met hers. "I was too tired to walk," he rasped. "Haven't eaten since morning." Lakshmi glanced at her stove. Only one cup of tea and a single biscuit remained, her own dinner. Without hesitation, she poured the tea into a clay cup and placed the biscuit beside it. "Here, Babaji, eat something," she said gently. He stared at the food, then at her. "This is your last cup," he said, his voice low. Lakshmi nodded. "I'll make more tomorrow." His hands shook as he sipped the tea, his eyes glistening. A passerby sneered, "Why waste your tea on that old man, Lakshmi?" She smiled softly. "If I were hungry and alone, wouldn't I want someone to care?" Babaji came every evening, always silent, never begging. He'd sit on a stool by her cart, his crutch propped against the wall, his head bowed. Lakshmi always saved something for him, a cup of tea, a biscuit, or a piece of bread. She'd place it before him with a smile. "For you, Babaji," she'd say. The other vendors ignored him, but Lakshmi never did. One evening, as Lakshmi served tea to a group of rickshaw drivers, she noticed Babaji in his usual spot. His clothes were dirtier, his crutch splintered. She poured a cup of tea, added a piece of roti from her own meal, and walked over. "Babaji, your tea," she said, kneeling to place it on the stool. He looked up, his eyes softer than usual. "You never forget me," he whispered. Lakshmi smiled. "How could I? You're my special customer." Just then, a sleek silver car pulled up near the market. A man stepped out, dressed in a crisp kurta and polished shoes. His eyes scanned the crowd before landing on Babaji. Lakshmi stood, wiping her hands on her sari. "Namaste, Saab. Chai?" she offered. The man nodded but kept staring at Babaji. "One chai, please," he said, his voice distracted. As Lakshmi handed him the cup, he glanced at Babaji again, his brow furrowed. Without another word, he paid, entered his car, and drove off. The next morning, Lakshmi opened her stall as usual, sweeping the ground and boiling water. She kept glancing down the road, expecting Babaji's slow limp. But hours passed, and he didn't come. By noon, her heart felt heavy. She asked Shanti, "Have you seen Babaji today?" Shanti shrugged. "Maybe he's gone to another market. Old men like him wander." Lakshmi frowned and asked a fruit seller, then a cobbler. No one had seen him. Her worry grew. Babaji never missed a day, even in the rain. 3 days passed. Lakshmi's smile faded. She served tea, but her eyes kept drifting to Babaji's empty spot. At night, she sat in her room, holding the clay cup she'd last served him. "Where are you, Babaji?" she whispered. Her heart told her something was wrong. On the fourth day, as Lakshmi stirred her teapot, a black van stopped in front of her stall. A woman in a sharp blazer stepped out, her face serious. Without a word, she handed Lakshmi a sealed envelope. "What's this?" Lakshmi asked, confused. "Read it," the woman said, "and keep it secret." Before Lakshmi could ask more, the woman returned to the van and drove away. Lakshmi's hands trembled as she opened the envelope. Inside was a single note. "Come to Lotus Palace Hotel at 5 p.m. Tell no one. A friend." Her breath caught. Lotus Palace was a grand hotel, a place for the rich. She'd never been anywhere like it. Her heart raced. Who sent this? Why her? But something told her she had to go. At 4:30 p.m., Lakshmi locked her stall, whispering a prayer. She flagged down a rickshaw and clutched the envelope tightly as they sped through Bhopal's crowded streets. When they reached the hotel, its towering glass facade made her feel small. A guard at the gate stopped her. "Who are you here to see?" he asked. Lakshmi showed him the note. "I'm Lakshmi. I was told to come." The guard smiled. "You're expected. Go inside." A man in a suit led her through a marble lobby to a heavy wooden door. "He's waiting," he said. Lakshmi pushed the door open and froze. Sitting in a polished wheelchair was Babaji, but not as she knew him. His beard was trimmed, his clothes crisp and white. A gold watch gleamed on his wrist. He looked strong, not frail. "Lakshmi," he said, smiling. "Come in." She stood rooted, her heart pounding. "Babaji, is that you?" He nodded. "Yes, but my name is not Babaji. I am Vikram Sethi, a businessman." Lakshmi's eyes widened. "Businessman?" Vikram smiled. "I own factories, hotels, and schools across India. I'm not poor, and I'm not crippled." He stood smoothly from the wheelchair, his movements steady. Lakshmi gasped. "You can walk?" Vikram nodded. "I pretended to be broken to see who would care. Most ignored me or laughed. But you, Lakshmi, gave me tea, food, and respect every day. You asked for nothing in return." Tears welled in her eyes. I couldn't let you go hungry." Vikram stepped closer. "Your kindness is rare. Every year I choose a few people with pure hearts to reward. You are one of them." He gestured to the door. "Come with me. I have something for you." Still dazed, Lakshmi followed him outside, where a convoy of cars waited. They drove to a quiet street lined with modern buildings. The cars stopped before a stunning two-story cafe, its glass walls sparkling. A sign read, "Lakshmi's Haven, Tea and Treats." Lakshmi's knees buckled. "This is mine." Vikram handed her a set of keys. "Yes, it's yours." Inside, the cafe was breathtaking. Polished floors, cozy tables, a gleaming kitchen stocked with equipment. Tears streamed down Lakshmi's face. "Why me?" she whispered. Vikram smiled. "Because you fed a stranger when you had nothing. Now you'll feed the world." From that day, Lakshmi ran Lakshmi's Haven, a cafe where the elite dined and tourists flocked. She hired chefs and staff, but her heart remained humble. She started a food van, Lakshmi's Light, delivering free meals to the poor across Bhopal. Every week she served the hungry herself, saying, "No one should sleep empty." Her workers asked why she bothered. She'd touch her heart and say, "Kindness gave me this life." I must give it back. Lakshmi's story spread, inspiring many. Her cafe became a symbol of hope, proving that kindness, no matter how small, can change lives. What did this story teach you? Share your thoughts and stay tuned for more tales of the heart.